Folks, this is old Raleigh Tide coming at you with about a Christmas cruise. Old lady wanted to go on a anniversary Christmas cruise vacation. I said, I don't want to. So we went. And I'm here to tell you, did a little research, and 11 out of 10 people love cruises. They love them. I'm here to tell you about the one that didn't. Me and my old lady. Yep, first day went great. Man, I got on there, heard about them hamburgers and mushrooms, and I had me one. I said, that's so good, I'm going to have another. So I had me another one. I loaded that thing down with mushrooms. Man, it was good. Great first night. The second day came, and the old lady, we wake up, and she says, Riley, I'm not feeling real good. I said, well, darling, let's go up there on the deck. Get you some fresh air. I'm going to get me another one of them hamburgers. More than mushrooms, boy, it was good. So I went up there, and she sat down, and I ate me another burger. And we'd been sitting there a little bit. It's coming up on 11:30. And she says, I'm not feeling good. Let's go to the cabin. And I says, no, darling, stay up here. Get some fresh air. It's good for you. We went to the cabin. And then we got down there, and no sooner we walk in the door, she starts to hurling. I'm standing there going, boy, you sure got a weak stomach. That's the last thing I said, vertical. Next thing I know, I'm on the floor looking for something to hurl in myself. And I spot a 2-gallon can over there, stainless steel, and I figure that's what it's for. So, man, I'm over there. I'll crawl over to it, and I start hurling. Man, it's bad. She's hurling in the bathroom. I'm hurling out here in the room. So after a little bit, she comes crawling out. She's pushing a little 1-gallon can because she's not as big as me. Doesn't hurl as much, but she's doing it. So we pass crawling through the door of the bathroom. She's coming out, and I'm crawling in because I got to empty my bucket, if you know what I mean. And I recognize something right there, let me tell you. I don't chew my food well enough. Them mushrooms was intact. I'll chew better next time. Anyway, I get in there and I empty my bucket. I said I need to rinse this thing out. And I look up there to the shower head. It's about 30 feet in the air. I said, there's no way I can get up there to that. But I time a wave out and I get up there and rinse it out real quick, and boom, I'm back on the ground, hurling again, right in the bucket, so I got to empty it out again. And I told my old lady, I said, I'm sick, I can't take it. She said, well, I can't do nothing for you. I'm over phoning myself. The next thing I know, I think I either passed out or went to sleep, I'm not sure, right there in the bathroom floor. At least an hour or so at least, probably. Not enough room in there for us, but I was sleeping in the floor. Next thing I know, she's crawled over there shaking on me. I thought the ship was rocking more. She's shaking me. Wake up, Raleigh. Wake up. You need to try to get over to the bed. I said, I can't make it to the bed. But I tried. She crawled away, so I pushed my bucket around the bed to the other side. And I started hurling the bucket because I tried to raise up to get on the bed, and you can't raise. Boy, anytime I raised my head up, I was throwing up. So I said, I got to stay down. So I hurl in the bucket a little bit, and finally time a wave out, and I roll up on the bed and lay out flat. And I said, oh, I made it. Old lady's laying over on the floor, though. She's still hurling. So I said, we got to have some help. This is bad. I mean, we got them patches all over us, and I got stuff behind my ears, and I got an acupuncture band and all that stuff. We got it all. We're still hurling. So she hears somebody to the door. She crawls over to the door and says, hey, can you go get Stuart? See if he can help us. So Stuart comes back, and he goes, I'll go get somebody to see if I can help you. So he comes back with somebody, and they say, you need to get the phone and call room service. Now, when we came in the room, the phone was like 3 feet off the ground. Somebody moved it. They put it clean up on the ceiling. Way over the top. There's no way to stand up and get to it. So they hand us the phone down and dial room service, and room service says, you need some ginger ale, a green apple, and some crackers. So bring them. So they bring them out there. The guy comes in and says, you got to sign for the paper. Old lady goes to sign it. She's laying in the middle of the floor. As she goes to sign it, throws up, hurls in her bucket right on the guy's feet. I can't move, so I ain't coming over to help you. I can't even get up. So finally get all that taken care of, and I say, hand me that ginger ale. She said, I can't reach it. So she's crawled over and reached and handed me a ginger ale. I'm like, how am I going to drink this? I can't raise my head. If I do, I'll hurl. So finally I figure out if I tilt my head just right, just tilt it down there and get a sip of it. But it felt good because my throat was raw. There was nothing left in there. Throat was just as raw as it could be. So I get me a drink of that ginger ale, eat some of them crackers, just down my throat. It was real good for about 30 seconds. Then I was on the side of the bed, down on the floor again, hurling again. Didn't last long. Nothing you put down was going to stay there. It's coming up. So I give her, I said, you better take you a sip, get something on your stomach. She tries it, she's hurling some more. So, anyways, finally get back up on the bed after I hurled to get in, to get up there and lay down, and man, it's bad. We just rocking and rolling all through the night. She's laying on the floor, and I'm laying on the bed. I said, darling, I can't help you. We're going to die right here in this cabin. I love you, but I can't do nothing for you. Anyways, ain't nothing left. So, somehow or another, we make it through the rest of the night. Oh, me, about 14 hours of just, I'm talking about sick. And I told the old lady, I said, when we get to land, I said, I'm telling you right now, we're flying home, and I ain't never getting on a plane, but I said, we're flying home. So we get to land and walk around a couple hours and wobbling around, weak legs, jelly legs, talking to some folks, and they said, it won't be that bad going back. Don't you worry about it. We've been on a lot of these cruises. It won't be that bad. So they talked me into getting back on the boat, so I get back on there. And we go up over the deck, sit down on one of them chairs, and I noticed, I said, as we're pulling out, the deckhands is putting all the chairs up. I said, that's kind of odd. Look down there, they done drained the pool and put a net over it. I said, that's kind of odd. Wonder what's going on. And so the old lady says, we need to get down to the room. I said, well, okay, so we went down there. And we got down to the room, and it was bad. We just said, well, we better get some dinner, get something on our stomach, just in case we go to hurling. And it's better to have something on your stomach than be empty. So as we're heading out the door to get some dinner, the captain comes on, and he says, I got an announcement to make. Everybody needs to listen up. And it went something like this.
Passengers and ladies and gentlemen of the ship, this is your captain coming to you with a very important message. Some of you have been whining about the weather. It is completely out of my control. However, I will give you my credentials. My great-great-grandfather was captain of the Titanic. My great-grandfather was captain of the Poseidon Adventure. And my grandfather was Captain Stubing on the Love Boat. And my father was Captain Ron of the Saratoga. And I have followed in their footsteps. And I took the 20-hour online course in 15 hours on how to captain a ship. Therefore, I have earned my credentials. Never question me about the weather. With that in mind, I have some regrettable news.
Boy, I hope he's about to say we're out of ketchup.
We are heading into a very, very bad storm tonight. We could go around it, but we will go through it. We will get there home faster. And I am fairly certain, at least 50-50, that this ship is more than capable of going through such a storm. However, should we get into the heavy part of the storm, I would advise everyone to wear their life jackets to bed tonight. If you don't, at least have them close by. Friends and neighbors, I hope and pray that I see you all in the morning. So I would like to take this time to wish you vaya con Dios, which means go with God. This is your captain. Over and out.
Now I'm thinking, if he's going to make an announcement like that, he didn't make one on the storm coming. This one must be going to be terrible. Because he made an announcement. He didn't make one on the first one coming here. I said, man, I got to get off of this boat. I have got to get off. My old lady says, Raleigh, you didn't cry this much when Auburn beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl. I said, shut up, old lady. I am terrified right now of what's about to come. So as we're getting ready to go out the door to our fine dining, I hear a knock at the door. I wonder who it is.
Hello, Mr. Raleigh Todd. You feel better today?
I looked at him and I said, No, Stuart. We was sick all night. I am not having not one bit of fun. What do you say about that?
Yes, yes, we hear you throw 'em up all night. You keep our passengers up, you very loud. You throw 'em up like that tonight, we throw you off of the ship.
So on our way to dinner, I'm putting patches. I'm talking about covered my body with patches, them motion sickness patches. Got the things under my ears. I got the thing on my wrist. I took about 10 of them motion sickness pills and some Benadryl. I said, do I need to take about 5 of them? Old lady says, no, take 2. Because I just about, when I smell of them, they about knocked me out. So I took 2 of them. And by the time we got back to the cabin, done eat, I was about to sleep. So I slept all through the night, and I think old lady slept all through the night. I woke up one time in the middle of the night, and it felt like I was riding a bobber. You know, one of them fishing bobbers.
Somebody said, Raleigh, describe riding your boat ride. I said it's like riding a fishing bobber in a storm with a catfish pulling on it, just hanging on for dear life. It was terrible.
So anyways, we get through it, and we get through the next day and the night, and we're taking our pills and trying to just sleep all the time now. And we finally get back to shore in the next morning, and man, I got my bags packed. I'm ready to get off that boat. So we in the line getting off, debarking and all that stuff right there, and they say, hey, Raleigh, did you enjoy your cruise? And I says, no, because I throwed up so much. My toes felt like it was gouging the back of my eyes trying to come through my head. So no, I didn't have a good time. Are you going to get on another cruise? No, never take another. Now I say that, my old lady may make me. I'm off of them land cruises now. Anyways, this here's old Raleigh Tide signing off. No more sea cruises for me.